Yeah. What is up, heathens? How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Today's been a fabulous day. Didn't have work at all. Shit, I almost spilled my beer. That's never good to spill your. Don't spill your beer. I don't know whoever's drinking beer tonight. Comment right now saying, drinking beer. Of course, the official sponsor of Corona piss water is Heineken. As we learned last week. So, tonight we have a very special video, and I mean special in the sense of maybe they needed help in school or something. Like, they needed special help. So, we have that. It's going to include UFOs and space being water and some actual flat earther like challenges and whatnot. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. We have flat earth comments. They're going to be spectacular. I get mistaken for Jake. And, of course, flat earthers tell me that I'm dumb. So, I mean, it's just a normal comment section, really. So we got all that. I'd like to say hi to everybody that knows me from Facebook. If you guys don't know, I run a Facebook page. It's got like 130 some odd thousand followers on it. If you are on Facebook, you can look me up there, Godless Engineer. And yeah. Oh, follow me on Twitter too, just in case you guys aren't already. Let's first up though, the first thing we've got, of course, is today I learned. And yes, my singing voice is awesome all the time. Don't question me. Just like religion, right, guys? All right, so today I learned is from R Science, the science subreddit. Rising rates of autism diagnosis don't have anything to do with the increasing number of ultrasound scans that women receive during pregnancy, according to a new study in JAMA Pediatrics. Now, I have to wonder, was this really a legit concern that it had to be studied? Like, I'm wondering, honestly, I didn't read the paper on it. I'm just reading the title. But I feel like this is like some kind of like alternative to anti-vaxxer shit. Like, don't you get them ultrasounds now? They cause autism. You don't want to do the ultrasoundy. They rattle the baby's brain around and cause autisms. And it just seems like something you'd say out of ignorance, you know? All right, so let's head on into the comments. Now, in case you guys are new to the stream, the way that we do comments is I'll do about maybe 10 at first, and then we're going to get into the video, and then after the video, we'll have more comments. So, if you want to come back in about 45 minutes for comments after I finish these, then feel free. Or, well, I guess it'd be a half hour then. All right, first up, Victor Mueller, I think, maybe. I don't know. I love this fat asshole. All right, so I said tonight that anytime I got a super chat, I was going to dance as Godless Cranium and read it. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Yeah, I won't be able to do it with the mask. I'm sorry. I can't, because I can't see. Dance with the mask and then read it? Okay, so dance with the mask. All right, here. Yes, I'm going to read comments. What's up, my fellow atheist? Only been subscribed to your channel for a little bit, but I'm loving it so far. Thank you, Killmaster2389. I appreciate the super chat. So, all right, y'all get the point of that. I'm a fat asshole. Y'all take that for what you will. I can be an asshole. I've never shied away from that. Not yet. Tom McMahon, I have an idea. You frickin' idiot. If you too stupid to comprehend what he is saying, maybe you should make your own videos without stealing someone else's footage just to keep it interesting. If you think you have some true knowledge to give, do it and stop putting negative energy out into our world. Okay. I feel like I'm not exactly putting out negative energy into the world. I am just stomping out the stupid energy. But maybe that's a little bit too obvious of a joke that I can make. Let me see. What's a smarter joke? I can't think of a smarter joke off the top of my head, I guess. But yeah, me taking his video and debunking it, I feel like if I were to just say shit, people could be like, oh, he's just saying shit, and this is in no way a real argument that's being used. So I take his video and I respond to it, showing that somebody's actually using the argument. Plus, response videos are pretty much, that's how you do it. That's how I've always seen it done. So I don't want to hear that shit about stealing people's footage. I was transforming it and adding my own information on top of it. So, yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Please do leave feedback in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But now, I hate to say it, but it's time for an earbud warning. And I know people hate it when I yell. But I gotta say, I love the yelling. And I love representing people's comments accurately. So I'm gonna yell all of these capitalized words. Here we go, people. Earbud warning. Just sorry, I get a little excited. Just seen your dogmatic title, so decided to let you know that anything written in any book, i.e. words on a page, are not proof of anything. Unless, of course, you've been brainwashed to believe that every word in any particular book is true. Question marks explanation. A simple way to control idiots, cowards, slave minds. This world is a flat, motionless plane of unknown shape or size, possibly infinite, possibly contained. He doesn't fucking know. Simple, repeatable experiments can prove the first two statements, not words in a book. Learn what the word proof means. And leave books written by satanic churches endorsed by corrupt monarchy and pushed on the masses by governments out of this. Religion is dogma. Peace. Peace.
It's almost like he was like...
Yes, my yelling does go up an octave. Okay, so basically this guy doesn't like the fact that Max there in the video was using... I don't know. Okay, so hold on. Got a super chat from Howard Jones. Say whatnot 4 times quickly, techno style. What is that? What's techno style? Whatnot. Oh, maybe whatnot. Oh, hey, yeah, I could do that with this. Whatnot. Yeah, it's for techno, but I twerked and you couldn't see it. So this guy doesn't like the fact that Max there, he doesn't like the fact that Max uses the Bible to prove a flat Earth. So he's in disagreement with it, but he still believes that the Earth is flat and motionless, and that you can prove it by apparently the fact that we're an unknown shape, plane, or size, and there's simple, repeatable experiments that can prove that. I don't know what experiments he's talking about, but if he would love to re-comment sometime and tell me, fine. But yeah, I don't. That's all that I got out of that. I appreciate him commenting, though. Again, comment with your crazy shit. I want to read it. Although I'm sure these videos provoke people not to comment. This is a nice meta comment right here, I have to say. Your delivery is too choppy. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't do a live stream or live debate because your idiot subscribers would realize you're willfully ignorant and lack basic comprehension. I say it's meta because I'm live streaming now and I plan to live stream on YouTube, for a while. I mean, for the next foreseeable future, I guess. But obviously it is when I respond to things, it is a little cut up, but that's because I love to do these things off the top of my head. I like to be able to come up with these things just as I do them. And that's how I do a lot of my videos. I produce them by just watching them and coming up with them. Some of them are scripted, some of them are not. All right. This is a good comment. This is not a stupid comment. This is a good one. This is HXC Vocalist. He says, here's a list of Antarctic expeditions. I personally know Bernard Voyer, 96. He came to my high school in 2004-2005 to talk to us about his Everest ascension, and I spoke to him directly a few times since he lived in Montreal like me. He didn't provide a list, but there are many lists of Antarctica expeditions. There have been people that have traveled down around Antarctica and went to the other side of the world and then came right the fuck back on the other side of it. So there's not some kind of Antarctic wall or anything like that. There is this popular image out there where there's a wall of ice that you see a ship right next to, and they're like, this is the Antarctic wall. But it's really not. It's really just a picture of an Antarctica expedition where people were offloading shit and everything. So, yeah. But this was a good comment. I appreciate those kind of informational comments, and I really want you guys to leave those comments. Here we go. Earbud warning. Earbud warning, people. Flat gang! Fuck you, Bittick! Ass round shield! We out here taking over and we piss on y'all globe model day by day! World truth! There's literally nothing to say about this other than read it how I said it. Anytime you read all caps, you should definitely be screaming in your head when you fucking read them. I'm just saying, we need to start that movement now. This is a genuine question. Why isn't there a flat Mars society? Well, my guess is that the Martians aren't dumb enough to think that their planet is fucking flat. How's that for obvious comedy? Here we go. This is from Godless Cranium's thing. Apparently, Canadians get very angry when you don't use maple syrup to cure whatever kind of sickness. J.E., you are disgusting. Who would allow maple-flavored syrup in their house? Get the real stuff or get nothing! I feel like he's saying, get maple syrup or die trying. So let me see. Godless Iowan wants me to sing Jesus Loves Me as a metal song. Hold on, let me look up Jesus Loves Me. Jesus Loves Me by the Listener Kids. Hold on, let me mute this. Let me get the beat. Okay. Okay, I got it. That's the one I thought it was. Just wanted to make sure. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Lord told me so. Oh, for the Bible. Fuck, sorry. For the Bible told me so. Okay, I can't. Wait. If he hollers, let him go? What the fuck? Thank you, Godless Iowan. Why are you asking him to sing?
Why would you do that?
Everybody's making this stream way more interesting. All right, here's another earbud warning. On this is on Real Science confirming the Bible and evolution's debunked. You are a pause. Fucking with God is the last thing you want to do in existence. Good day, and I hope you change your ways. Damn, these people get real pissy real quick. All right, last one for now, and then we're going to head on into our debunk, which perfect timing. And everybody right now needs to go to their Twitter and, like, I don't know, tweet something at Hugo and Jake, because this guy, James Edwards, is on to something. I think you need to do Bible readings and or chick tracks with Hugo and Jake. And I fucking agree. Jake and Hugo, get off your asses and let me get on your channel. Damn it, Godless Cranium, stop crashing GE stream. Sorry, everybody. I'm about to leave, so you won't have to worry about me being here anymore. Bye. Cheers, Canadian things. All right, that's it for the comments for right now. Now we have the glorious video that is crazy as fuck. It legit is. This one caught me by surprise. I was watching it and just my eyes got really wide and was like, this is the video. Totally believable. I know, my Godless Cranium is on fleek. Okay. Okay, so turn back on this, and hopefully we don't have the same shit that happened last night or Monday night. So be sure to let me know in the comments if you can hear it. Welcome to Flat Earth Lands, where you don't need an IQ because it's so low it's negative. Here, you can ride the roller coaster that doesn't use gravity whatsoever because it doesn't exist. Song and music by Wayne St. John. Other music and animation by Thunder Raven. That sounds like a metal group, Thunder Raven, but like one of those Christian metal groups that doesn't cuss. A sun mystic. I don't know what a sun mystic is, but I can guarantee you he's done a lot of fucking shrooms. Oh my, this is fucking amazing, isn't it? Okay, so what we have is the flat earth map, and then there's the ice wall, and then we fucking have the Walt Disney Castle up there in the clouds, along with some kind of fucking balloon, and then there's a moat, or a swamp or something. Killmaster asked, have you ever had any sort of interest in doing gaming videos? I'd love to see you do something along those lines. Actually, I have a gaming channel. There, I put a link to it. It's really simple URL right now. But yes, I do gaming videos. If you want to go there and subscribe, do it. I'm trying to work out a good schedule for me to do that. Anyways, so I cannot wait to see where it takes us with the Walt Disney frickin' castle in the sky. The vast expanse, and now it's got a dome over it? What the fuck? This is some majestic as fuck music though, isn't it? This is majestical fucking shit. Oh shit, yeah. Oh man, probe me, aliens, probe me! My body is ready! Damn, E.T. has got some driving skills. Okay. Okay, so UFOs come out of the water and now they're for some reason electrocuting the trees. I don't know what the are they using the electricity to stabilize themselves or some shit like that? I don't know. Why is there a random fucking flat Earth map billboard in the middle of goddamn nowhere? Oh shit! Everybody just realized that somebody went through about 60 hours of work to fucking put this together. God damn, this is some psychedelic shit right here. Oh, they went past the wall. Oh shit. The Walt Disney Castle is legit floating on fucking nothing. I don't know, are those rocks or trees or like there's some kind of landmass, but apparently we're just sitting in a puddle in a vast thing. Like, do you think that this place is flat and it sits in yet another puddle? Like, is there like a 7-ring thing and then it goes on for eternity? I don't know. Oh, there's more UFOs. Oh shit. More. There's a whole fleet of fucking UFOs. Do you think Walt Disney is like sitting up in that castle being like, yes, I control fucking everything now? Let's see. Paneled Juggler asked, most ridiculous argument you've ever heard for the flat earth. Well, this is right near the fucking top. I do have to say, like, of the more serious things that I've heard, I think that gravity not existing is pretty ridiculous. You know, the way that they explain it, they can't actually, you know, they can't explain exactly why things act the way they do, minus the gravity. Like, they give you density and everything like that, but that doesn't actually tell you why shit falls down. It simply doesn't. And personally, I feel like that's the worst argument because they can't explain it without gravity. Oh, that is the Walt Disney fucking ship. Maybe that's a troll ship? What kind of fucking ship is that? That's like the Queen ship or some fucking thing. Oh, don't you dare. I call fucking blasphemy. I don't do it often, but this is blasphemous as fuck. This right here is shit. Don't you dare use Yoda for your argument. Okay, so now they're putting out there that apparently the sun and the moon rotate direct one in 180 degree opposite positions. The sun apparently doesn't act like any kind of light source that we fucking know about. Apparently it only operates like a fucking spotlight in the sky. I don't know what the thing is dangling down. Maybe that's supposed to be the North Star. Or maybe there's like one of those giant fish out there that have the thing coming out their fucking heads that have the light on it. Maybe that is right there, and it's just like there's this big fucking ugly fish out there that's like got us on what the fuck ever. But apparently now we've went from a sea or a swamp or something to just floating the fuck out in space with this ice ring around us, and the sun acting like some goddamn like desk lamp. And then the moon's just over there chilling out directly opposite of it, regardless of the fact that eclipses happen and shit. What's... KC said it's Delano's nuts. That seems about right for the size of them, you know? If I'm going to forcefully suck anything, maybe that would be the thing that I'd forcefully suck. I don't know. Oh, everybody corrected me in the comment or in the live chat with anglerfish. That's an anglerfish. I felt like my shitty description of it would have been funnier, but then again, I'm obvious. Okay. Oh shit! They're bringing up the NASA argument. NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. That's not how you pronounce it. That's not like that's a rough translation from it. But I mean, it in no, like, the NASA that we have in no way is indicative of goddamn Hebrew. Like it. This is purely like, oh hey look, this looks similar to this shit. Oh, it's not a word, it's an acronym. Correct. Impersonate Godless Cranium impersonating Yoda. Facepalm yourself, you must. Listen to flat earthers, you must not. Drink syrup of the maple, I will. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. All right. What are these cards? Flat earthers, and then it has some kind of fucking writing on it I can't see, and then NASA power 1 resistance 2 power 2 resistance. So NASA is more powerful than the flat earthers. That's why they can override it, but they're deceptive apparently. This no, I don't think it's I don't know what it's from. This just seems fucking weird. Okay, all rivers run to the sea. Rivers on the globe go up the curve before reaching sea level in defiance of gravity itself. Rivers on the plains simply doing what they always did and go downwards towards sea level. Well, I would say that you have two different, like, sizes going on here, because, like, for the curve to be that prominent, you're looking at a vast distance. I mean, on a curve like that for the Earth, those continents would be, like, right fucking next to each other. I mean, that's like goddamn Russia and Alaska right there. But even on a small scale like that, you have gravity that is pulling everything to the center of the Earth, which in a 3-dimensional, like, space, it would create a sphere or a sphere-like object. Now, it's an oblate spheroid, and I actually saw this one particular, like, GIF going around where they removed all the water and you could see, like, the lunar bulge or whatever on the Earth. Like, there's just, it looks like it has cancer is what it looks like. It does. No, the GIF, yeah, because that's what the lunar bulge is. I don't know if you remember, but because of how our moon rotates around or revolves around the Earth, it has a pull and it pulls it. And, no, well, I know that was just me being facetious. Soup of Vaporeon says, and I thought my subreddit DFC is all fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty fucky, right? But so they're comparing two different sizes, like two different scales here. So on a very small local scale, it of course acts like the plane. Rivers can and do flow down, but also, just to point this out, sometimes rivers do flow up on certain situations, like if there's an earthquake or some kind of massive tidal wave or something like that. It can make rivers flow up. If you have an irrigation system that is sucking the water out of it, if it's sucking the water out of the river faster than the river's flowing, it can cause the river to go backwards through the suction. So there are certain situations in which water can flow up, but it does not work like this particular meme is trying to put out there. Panel Juggler, the Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. True story there, Panel. Uh-oh. Here's a fake quote. Like, I don't know if the Yoda quote earlier was fake or not. it might have been real, but this is definitely false. If you search Google, this is nowhere. Like, this is not in any kind of quote database anywhere out there. It says 4:15:17, but I've never found a good link where he says this. So if you have one, please show it to me. But until then, this is a completely fake and false quote. Oh, give it to me. Come on now. Give me some more flat earth shit. Oh shit, look. Oh guys. Look, they went all monster can lady on this shit. Speed of the globe's orbit, 66.6 miles per hour. Curvature in 1 mile squared, 0.666 feet. Axis tilt, 66 degrees. Masonic science. Okay, I haven't verified these numbers, but even if you were to assume that these were real, I would say that it's just you're finding patterns where there's not meant to be patterns. Like, that's one thing about humans, is that we're pattern seeking. We'll see patterns where there's no patterns, because that's just how our brains work. Let's see. See, what is the speed of the globe's orbit? The orbital speed around the sun is 67,000 miles per hour. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know. It says 66.6. This might be rounding it up. I don't know. It seems like they're forcing it to fit their 666 model. Let's see. This produces a speed at the equator of 1,037 miles per hour. So, yeah, I don't. That's the spin of the Earth too. Interesting. Huh? Okay. Oh, great. This is from Odd TV. I don't know if you've seen Odd TV, but it is truly odd. Now, they have this problem with how our universe moves in general, specifically how our solar system is moving through the universe. And they use this particular representation of it as a way to be like, this is bullshit. But, I mean, when you consider that, like, it's our solar system that's a whole object that's being pulled by the sun's gravity along its path throughout our part of the universe. Like, once you consider all of that, I mean, it's not as ridiculous as they want to make it sound. Also, this is a use of big numbers to confuse you. I'm gonna Panel Juggler says, I'm going to be the super chat cancer for today. More money for Godless Engineer. Thanks, Panel Juggler. I appreciate that. But they love to use big numbers to try to confuse people, because they think that these large, numbers of the speeds that we are moving through the universe at, should indicate that it's ridiculous that they are actually moving at these speeds. But when you consider all of the information, it makes sense that it's moving this fast. I just have to read this one because Naughty Nemesis made a good point. Odd TV looks like a drug dealer. I have to say, he does. 490,000 miles per hour. Over 1,000,000 miles per hour. That's how you know it's bullshit, because big numbers and things. If you don't understand math or the universe or astrophysics, this sounds like bullshit, doesn't it? I feel like that voice needs to be overlaid on this. Oh man, psychedelic pictures of the universe. Okay, hilarious. Okay, so basically they're saying that the Big Dipper is visible all year round, which it's that's a good point. It is a swastika. Thank you, honey. Jew, oh, she's a Jew. That's why. Yeah. No, she's what? 2% Jew, 3% Jew. God, I need to get my Jew stuff straight. Let's see. Is the Big Dipper near the North Star? You can see the Big Dipper to find, or you can use the Big Dipper to find Polaris, which is also known as the North Star. Notice that the line from the two, and then they have a nice, Earth sky has a nice little picture. Oh, Polaris is at the end of the Little Dipper, it seems. That's Polaris and the current North Star. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess what they're doing here, I just wanted to make sure before I actually responded. I mean, I kind of figured, I kind of figured that this would be the thing. Basically here, the Big Dipper is close enough to the North Star to where we could see it all year round. But that's only because, you know, the North Star is the North Star because it's positioned to where, you know, it's near the axis of the Earth. So that when we spin, the North Star is always there. That's why the North Star is important. Now, the North Star will change in a few thousand years. You know, our orientation in the universe will change enough to where it'll be a different star. But for right now, the Big Dipper is near enough towards the North Star to where we can see it all throughout the year. But that's not true for all constellations. There are constellations out there that you can only see them during certain parts of the year. So no, this doesn't prove that we're a flat plane whatsoever. Oh, it's this little model again. Okay. So now we're a fucking snow globe? Is that what I'm getting? And look, the North Star is Delano's nuts. Again. And again, this one has like the sun is lighting up only half of the fucking like map. Like exactly half. Like that's not how light disperses. Also, if you've noticed, the sun is fucking flat in this one, and the other one it was spherical. I wish they would get their goddamn shit straight whenever they're doing all these goddamn models here. Is space a liquid? We'll never know. The answer is no. Space is not fucking liquid. I don't even know why this is a fucking question. Let's see. What's the difference between a star and a planet? Okay, well, a star is like our sun. Our sun's a star. You know, there are various different types of stars out there, but basically it's a big ball of gas that's burning at very high temperatures. And we use them to look out into the universe. We can see them. Normally, they have planets that surround them. So the planet would be circling the star in this case. So I don't know why this is a question. Okay. P90 footage of a star in Venus. Well, okay, this makes sense. This one's brighter than this one. This one's giving off its own light. This one is reflecting light off of its surface. As seen on the dome! Uh-oh. Oh, we got experiments, people. Uh-oh. The experiment crashed the video. Hold on. It's contemplating life, the universe, and everything. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's putting the light in there. Oh, shit, guys. Look, they look the same. Oh, and hey, you know what? animals that look different are different kinds, and therefore we can fit all that shit on the ark. That's the kinds thing. In this case right here, they look different, or they look the same, so therefore they are the same. Stop. It's whatnot time, MC Hammer style. Stop. Whatnot. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Thank you for the super chat there, Howard Jones. I am a dancing monkey. Okay, so basically they're saying, well, this is what light looks like when it's shown through water and it's reflecting or refracting off of like the liquid, and so therefore space must be liquid because we see the same thing through there. But what he's not considering is the fact that you're looking through a medium, being the atmosphere, and so it could be distorted. Let's see. Do you think it would be blissful to be that dumb? To be dumb as this video is? No, that is not fucking blissful. Panel juggler. Are high wind speeds the cause of God lifting us up to wipe his ass since we're flat? Yeah, actually, that is legit. That is the reason God is wiping his ass with the earth. That's why earthquakes happen. He's just connecting it. I mean, he turns us upside down and wipes. He makes sure that it gets in there good, and that's high winds and earthquakes. The sun, the moon, and the stars are located inside the firmament and not outside in outer space, as we are taught in the public school system. I would love to see how you prove this. If it's the light trick that you just showed us, my guess is you're probably fucking blind as shit because you were looking at the sun through a telescope. Okay. I mean, we do have a car that we shot out off our planet and had cameras on, and we could see the fucking space, the outer space and the globe Earth, but they don't want to accept that. Werner von Braun. Oh, Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. They want to say that this right here proves that Werner von Braun knew that there was a firmament or whatnot. But I mean, it could just be that because of his love for rockets and space and whatnot, and I mean, he connected that with his God belief, obviously. I would say that he probably felt that, space exploration was a declaration of the glory of God. I mean, that, or one of his family members had it put on there or something like that. I don't know. But this doesn't prove that Werner knew that the Earth has a fucking firmament. The sun appears to be way closer and way smaller than we are told. You can see clouds behind it. Alright, so let's see. This is going to be evidence of clouds behind the sun. Okay, so this is not proof that the sun is within our atmosphere and it's moving behind the clouds. So you have denser clouds that are not only denser but also closer to you, and then you have clouds that are less dense and are also far away. The sunlight shines through them because they're not dense enough to block out the sun. This is remedial fucking shit. No, this is not blissful as fuck. Oh, fuck it, I'll dance. Yeah. Twerk module's activated, fellas. This is like a slow twerk though, because it's really slow music. Uh-oh, this is more of a club beat. And he's showing the same shit. Okay. Blasphemer says, "Do you believe in fish sticks or fish sticks? Well, that proves the Earth is flat. God bless." More UFOs, sun mystic things, and we're done. That's it. Okay, so that's fucking it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the crazy. I do have 5 more comments to read through, so if you want to stick around for that, please do. If you're gonna go ahead and leave, then I appreciate you checking out my channel here, and I hope that you'll come back next Friday when we do some more fucking flat earth shit. I'm sure I can find something crazy. Delano TV's still has some videos I haven't done yet, and I don't know if I want to hear "forcefully suck my nuts" like 3 more times, but I mean, hell, I'll do it. All right. Salt Vanilla with an Ed Sheeran profile pic. "Do you believe in ghosts? 'Cause I do. I seen them." You've seen ghosts? Okay. Well, a lot of people claim that they've seen ghosts, but also that could be, something else. They could have been hallucinating, or, they could have just thought they saw some shit. So it's not proof that you've seen them. And also, no, ghosts don't exist. Zach Vagabonds on that Ghost Adventures thing, I mean, he plays it up pretty nice. But yeah. Okay, so here's somebody's attempt to be a flat earther and insult me. Oh, thank you, Panel Juggler. Panel Juggler's gonna stick around for me. Love you, bro. Love you too, Panel Juggler. I don't know why I did that. I'm weird. All right. Shit! You think you are so smart, but you don't know nothing. The Earth is flat, and there is no spaceman. Just fucking with you, couldn't resist. I have to say that, I don't know, to really perfect like a trolling comment or whatnot to fool me into reading it, which I'm reading it because it's obviously, just them being, ridiculous. But not spelling things exactly like that. Although I guess I've seen some that are just that bad. Let's see. Comics, etc. You're the sort of person everyone wants to avoid, but the fucking internet allows you a platform. Sad times. Honestly, that video was so stupid, I forgot I had a beer. What the fuck is that about? Oh, man. Okay, so yes, apparently I'm the sort of person you want to avoid, but fuck me if I don't have a platform. I've noticed today that I've been getting a lot of comments on GC's video about how, this, I can't watch GE because he's too much like TJ Kirk. Okay, so now this guy legitimately thought that I was putting forth the idea that a stadium dome proves a flat Earth, because the way that I title up my videos and I do all of the metadata for them, I kind of clickbait them a little bit into getting people to think that, that like it's kind of in support of it, but it's just more of a representation of what the video is about. So this guy goes, "No, dumbass fat American, it doesn't." You had to have the backstory for that. Panel Juggler says, also, those UFOs were white nipples. Space nipples. They did look very nipply. All right, last one for tonight. Oh, Godless Iowan. All right, here's for Godless Iowan. Suck my balls. Earth is flat. Cheers. Let's see. Super Vaporeon says Earth Chan isn't flat. She's got curves and a bulge. Oh man, this sounds hot, right? All right, full fledged. Please don't scream. It's not funny and just plain annoying. It's plain annoying. Like an airplane, it's plain annoying. I guess it's as annoying as the... Oh, I get it now. It's it's as annoying as a plane when it goes over your house and it makes those fucking... That fucking loud ass sound. Is that what I sound? Do I sound like a plane going over your house? I don't know. Comment right now if I sound like a plane, like... I mean, I guess maybe sometimes I do. I don't know. All right, heathens, that was it for the comments that I had tonight. But I am going to go through your live commenting right now. So if you have a question that you want to ask or anything like that, you can put it into the chat. Of course, super chats will get priority over the other questions. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to go right now, and I'm going to try to answer any questions that you may have. Bye there, Juggler. See you later. Thank you for all the super chats. See you later, Antichrist. Not plain, plain. It's a flat earth pun. Oh, okay. I get it. Who's that behind me? Like, what are you talking about? There's nobody behind me. Are they fucking with me? Blasphemer. What if I ask a question like this? Okay, so Master Rich says, what do you think is the dumbest conspiracy theory in your opinion? Dumbest conspiracy theory? I think it's got to be the lizard people. I don't know. Flat Earth is a pretty big conspiracy theory that I don't know. But I mean, the whole lizard people thing is pretty dumb as fuck, if you ask me. Ogre says, looking for help from a fellow YouTuber. One of my vids got a community strike against it. Okay, well, I mean, it kind of depends on what's going on there. If it got a community strike, I'm not exactly sure what can be done about it. But, you know, if you want to send me a message, godlessengineering@gmail.com, feel free to send me an email, and I'll try to help you out best I can, maybe. What is Cap Brony says, what is your favorite argument to take apart for flat earthers? Favorite argument to dismantle? You know, it's really got to be like the whole gravity thing. Gravity, like in every argument that gravity is essential to. So like the, you know, water sticking to the earth or whatnot, that's gravity issue. Like why the earth would be round in general, that's a gravity issue. The moon rotating around the earth, that's a gravity issue. Let's say Doggy015 says, doesn't the fact that the flat earth does not have a consistent model in itself disprove the flat earth? Well, I wouldn't say that that in itself disproves a flat earth. I would say that it doesn't really make their models compelling. because I mean, there's you can have multiple models, but one of them, be the correct one. So I wouldn't say that it inherently does it, but the fact that you don't have anybody actually researching it and whatnot because of the overwhelming evidence to the contrary, I think is more than enough evidence to discredit any kind of flat Earth model. Um, what is my biggest problem with Christianity from Video Gamer Cool Kid? Uh, Biggest problem with Christianity, I would say, is the emotional abuse that it levies against its followers. That is a big thing for me. I've went through some toxic emotional abuse in my life, and from multiple sources, and I don't really like it. I hate it. That's one of the things that I really hate about it. So that's what I would pick. Do one more dance from Michelle. Okay. um, let's see. My favorite excuse for why flat earthers can't get proof of the edge, that has to be the special council or society or whatever the fuck it is that garners this, I don't know, like a special strike force that guards the wall. Like apparently 12 nations signed it, and it's the 12 nations that have space agencies now. Apparently they all banded together and are protecting it or something. I don't know. I mean, independent research people have been able to go to the Antarctic to do studies, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Um, GE, what is your favorite excuse as to why FEers can't get proof of the edge? Oh, you just read that one. Sorry. How does one explain how the molten core rotate and cause the Earth to have a magnetic field? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, for one thing, back when the Earth was forming, it was moving a lot faster, and part of that reason is because of the planetoid body that slammed into us and created the moon. It also got us spinning, and I think that has something to do with it. Although, don't quote me on that. I may be wrong. I may be misremembering what I've read in the past. I'll have to go back and really look into it. But I mean, that would be the reason why I would suspect. At least it has some reason to it. It may have been, moving before, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up and see. God damn, there's a lot of shit. Micah Middleton, what do you think about flat earthers saying there is no edge because the disk is infinite? I would say that that's just moving the goalpost. Because it's quite obvious that if you landed on the Antarctic, and you were able to march all the way across, I think that that would disprove it. Either that, or they thought that they got turned around. Maybe they would just continue to make excuses. Shit. Huxley Pig 69. It offends me. Shit. It offends me that these people use the modern technological wonder that is the internet in order to spread the Stone Age crap. I hate that too. Asshole. Oh. Oh. Backyard. Let's see. Sinister Sin. What would it matter if Earth was flat? Would it? Oh, what would it matter if the Earth was flat? Would it change the way that we live and know life? If we knew the Earth to be flat, would Flatera say it's round? Oh, flat earthers. Maybe. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think that. Obviously, to the general person, like whether or not the Earth is flat, doesn't really directly affect their day to day life, I guess. But in the grand scheme of things, like as the human race goes, I think that it greatly affects us because, with the knowledge of gravity and planets and everything like that, we were able to develop calculus and everything. So I think that if we were still under the idea that the earth was flat, we would definitely not have like calculus. We wouldn't have a lot of things. I mean, not to mention, of course, NASA or landing on the moon or anything like that. But I would think that we would be very much like not technically advanced because of the technology that came out of us realizing that we are a oblate spheroid and we're in the middle of this universe where we are not the center of it. Moda Gaming, love your content, brother. Thank you there, Moda Gaming. All right, it's time for me to go, guys. I'll answer one more question real quick. Let's see. Blue Bandit GE, what about the Wandering Stars idea for retrograde star motion? Ooh, I do not know about that one. The Wandering Stars for I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I'm sorry, man. And then Ecliptic Official, the flat earth is real. One more, because I didn't really answer that one. If you have time on your hands someday, or know someone who has the time, could you or someone you know replicate the Cavendish experiment that FEs seem to not know to look up themselves? I'll look into it. I'm not exactly all read up on the Cavendish experiment, but I'll check it out. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I will see you heathens later. If you want to share this out, help me build the community here, and I guess I will see you heathens on Monday. Bye, heathens.